Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Galactic Civilizations 3, the Pragmatic Gifted Playthrough. I'm your host, Colors Fade. This is episode 6. We have finally gotten into earning money out of the red and into the black. Tourism has kicked in full force. And so every chance we get, we're going through our Starbases and trying to add the necessary modules. Want to add culture forums, information hubs. Those are expensive, but they do help. So then we're out of money. This guy is our surveyor, and we're going to come down here and we're going to come home and we're going to kick out, let's see, his logistics is 6, so we're going to kick out a bunch of ships, like 8 ships. I got some of those. So how many logistics is it? 29. Ooh. What if we do that? Yeah, so those guys, what are the logistics on those dudes? Logistics are 2. I can kick one more of those ships out. I'm going to take one of these guys. And now I'm at 22 or 29, which means they can meet up with him and go for a precursor anomaly. They don't have a lot of range. They've only got 7 moves. But we're going to have them meet at, what's the closest one? Probably this one. We're going to have these guys meet here. Alright, and I need to kick these dudes out. They've been sitting there. I forgot that I was making them. And what I want to do with them is surround my best planets with them. So I'm going to send one of them, because I don't think there are any more resources that I need to grab. Oh, but we did say one of those guys needs to come down here by Wolf and add influence so that we don't get swamped. Oh, and here is another precursor anomaly. And as far as resources go, there's some antimatter way back here that we should just go get. So maybe that's what we'll send that guy to do. That seems like a reasonable thing to do, and there's also some Promethean there. So, what's this? Yeah, that's being grabbed by those guys. Oh, and there's an Ascension Crystal here. Is not being grabbed, and this guy, Titan, the influence is getting a little close there too. So I think these 2 that we just spit out are going to have to be used on influence, because I'm not going to switch to media assimilation. So Alpha Centauri can spit out one more Erector, which I'm going to do, and it's going to go grab that antimatter in the corner. And then we'll have to promote another citizen so that we can start spitting out some more of them. Because what we want to do is really surround Alpha Centauri and our other precursor anomaly planets with starbases. Okay, we have to elect somebody. I don't want it to be the Drengen Empire. I don't want it to be the Snathy Revenge. I'm going to vote for us, but the Iconians are going to win. And the Iconian Refuge got the final vote. The vote was the Iridium Corporation, the Iconians, the Thalans, and the Terran Alliance voted for them. The next was the Kryn, Snathy, and Terran Resistance voting for the Snathy. That would have been bad. The Slyn got 3 votes from the Slyn, the Taurian Regime, and United Earth. The Drengen got them, and the Arcs voted for them. And the Altarian Resistance voted with us. Nice. Yor and the Onyx Hive came in last. So there we go. Storage maximization, that's awesome. So now we got those out of the way. I really want the Stellar Forge. It's 2 turns away, but it's not imperative to get that right now. Planetary Invasion is 8 turns away. What we really need to be doing is going for this advanced construction so we can get the fusion power plant. So I'm going to do that. And then we're going to do a round of diplomacy, because we know now. Okay, speak to He's at -6. Oh, man. And he's really mad. Boy, I'm taking a chance if he goes to like -10 next turn and declares war on us. Let's see, how big is he? He's got 9 colonies. He's got 50 ships. 7 star bases. I'm thinking we may have to pull the trigger on our pragmatic right now. We're gonna have to pull the trigger soon if we don't. These guys we haven't known long enough. Open borders from him would be fine. We're just gonna have to accept that. She's current relations 0. Free trade agreement with him. We haven't known him long enough. Free trade agreement with him. So what can we get? Well, I would definitely like to have biological warfare, and I'll take improved logistics and we'll take this interstellar specialization because we chose storage maximization thing. I mean the shrinkage. Biological warfare. Ooh, he'll give us that too. We're gonna take that plus 110 off his hands. Free trade agreement is 0 for him. Open borders with these guys. They're behind the times. They only got a couple of colonies. So the big thing is, how risky do we want to be before we pull the trigger on this and buy ourselves 50 turns where nobody can declare war on us? We're going to have to monitor it every single turn, I think. And even that may not be good enough. Starport. Right here. And then I'm going to go deep core mine up there. And a space elevator up here. And he needs a port of call. I might have a couple of buildings that could synergize right now. Really nice right there, so we'll do that. Alpha Centauri shipyard is idle. Okay. Start cranking these guys back out again. We need to get medium hulls right now. Let's see how far. Xeno-industrialization is 3 turns. And then zero gravity construction is 6 turns. I'm going to do this. Astoria shipyard. And we no longer have missions because we changed government types, so we can't do that. So I'm just going to have her spit out a couple of these for military might purposes. Okay, they want to make a huge trade with us. They want to give us Xeno entertainment, Xeno adaptation. So a resource we don't care about. They want to give us interstellar mining and aquatic world mastery. And in return, they want some money, interstellar governance, galactic governance, efficient administrators. Oh, they want too much. No, that's not going to happen. I'll happily trade people diplomacy and stuff like that, but it's before. This is what takes a long time. So come over here and use this. We didn't get the 15% bonus. Go back to zero gravity construction. Your job is to come down here. You guys just hang out. You gotta wait for a surveyor. So here's 1 turn 79. If we used it right now, we could buy ourselves no war until turn 130, which might be enough for us to get proper fleets ready. But I would really like to wait until about turn 90, but I don't think the Kryn are going to give us that much time. So we have saved this ideology point the whole time. If we burn it too soon, it doesn't help us. If we burn it too late, it doesn't help us. 1 foreign ships in your border without permission, and it's them. It's the Kryn. So let's go look again and see where they're at. They're furious. And they're still at -6. I don't like how mad he is. But my experience is that they won't declare war until they get to -10. So we're going to see how right or wrong we are about that. I may chicken out and not be able to go that long. More money. We've got 1100. I also want to save up some money because there are some nice mercs I would like to spend some money on. if we're smart and we can buy ourselves, man, if we can get to turn 90 before we have to spend that ideology point. I'm just not sure it's going to last. Yeah, not sure it's going to last. So let's look at, we got a new citizen. Let's look at diplomacy again. I'm going to look at this every turn. He's furious. Report says, yeah, we have shared borders. We have opposing ideologies. You have artifacts. He's on his way. -7. Okay. I'm going to blow it right now. I'm going to spend it right now. Yep, I'm going to spend it right now. I'm going to unlock that. No war for 50 turns. We've got until turn 131 to get our act together. So let's make it happen. That's 50 turns. I'm going to get 5 citizens between now and then. So I'm going to spend a scientist right here, but we're going to grab a general before we get to the end of that. And I'm going to go to my research planets, and I'm going to look for those. Alpha Centauri, this Wolf. Yeah, Wolf is going to get some research as well. Wolf is too far out in the border though. Amiens is back further and a little more protected, so this is the one I'm going to add some scientists to. And I really need approval so we can start upping our taxes. I also want to do this. I want to go to citizens and I want to promote this guy. So we promote him, and that means that these guys can crank out some more. So that we can get some more starbases around us. Rally point, none. So here was this guy. I'm gonna eject him out. I said go get that antimatter down in the corner because we don't have a lot of it. I'm not sure it's imperative to get that down there. I think I'd rather have more, yeah, like this down here. These planets right here. Oh shit. This guy's getting swarmed, and what's one? Yeah, I gotta get culture help down there right now. Right now. Can't wait for it. You come down and join them. Here are my citizens. 8 moves from Alpha Centauri, and they're going to Amiens, so they'll be there next turn. That's one of the things is I don't send citizens from one planet to another during a time of war, because they can get destroyed, and then you're out a very valuable resource. So unknown civilization 2 has issued a state mode of war against an unknown civilization. That's the Drengen are fighting somebody. That's funny. Oh, that's pretty funny. Here, you guys come down here, and now let's see if we can. Oh, wrong. Defeat this. Victory certain. Awesome. So those little ships are going to do that. We're going to lose some ships, I'm certain. 300 research points. Oh, that was nice. And we didn't lose any ships. That's kind of amazing. So while we're here, head down to the next one. This is awesome. You guys are great. This is Titan 2. A nice little planet here. I'm going to add a preparedness center. And then we're going to do some soil engineering. Same thing with this. I expect a big wheel of production here. So we might as well do some soil engineering. And what else do we want to do? Oh, deep core mine is going to be really good. Let's just put that there. And we'll do it first so it adds to production. Astartes. Create a bunch of little truncheons. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. What was I doing? Go back to Astartes. These guys? Don't. Truncheon M1s? No. Oh, it's these guys. Yep. Make a bunch of these. That's correct. Make a bunch of those. Trade offer. Wants a bunch of stuff. And he wants to only give me junk. That doesn't fly. So you are out. I sent someone down to Titan. I've sent someone down to Kulia. I'm going to send this guy here to try to capture this whole area, since we have expanded area of effect. Here we go. This is perfect. Construct Starbase. Culture. Resources. Xenoarchaeology Lab. Treasury. There's an Ascension Crystal nearby that nobody grabbed? Oh my gosh, there is. Well, we'll take that. Starbase Defense System. And an advanced perimeter scanner. And more advanced, more weapons and destruction. These things are great though. They add influence, which is awesome. And they're going to be pretty sturdy. Same thing with Wolf here. Command. Oh, we can't construct a Starbase. Right there we can. Alright. Culture Ring. Resources of Orbiting Grab. So there's that. Gonna want to take a look at the Bazaar here pretty soon. We're gonna get some money. We're doing really good on money. 113 a turn. Iconian Refuge has built Brindles. Good for them. Here is the second part of the Crisis Brain Trust. We have successfully infiltrated the Brain Trust. It appears that they have been appropriating Durantium in large quantities. They think they can create a new type of shielding for power planets. Our operatives think they are hoping to sell this tech to the highest bidder when they complete their research. We can do a diplomacy check or a military check. We're going to go for the military check because that has the highest chance of success. So we're going to do that. Zero gravity construction, so now we have medium hulls, which we absolutely positively had to have. We need high capacity hulls as soon as possible, but there's a whole other ton of stuff we need. We're going to need approval focus. I just have to get that, and I have to get rid of it. Once we have high approval, we can raise taxes and we can really do some nice, interesting things. Let's see. I want to create another. This one's grabbing all these guys. I want to see if I can get one over here. Yep, that gets that planet. I probably can't get it any closer. Yep, once it goes there, I can't do it. So we're going to move it down here, and it's going to get this planet, which someday will be ours, but mostly it's going to benefit our homeworld. Economic ring. You guys, what can you give us besides 300 points of research? Plus 1%, plus 1 raw production, all colonies. You guys absolutely rock. That is one of the best bonuses that you can get. And I knew there was another one really close by right there. So I'm going to send them up. They have 26 out of 32, so I can have 6 more logistics worth of ships. Which means I can send both of these guys up there to meet with them. And here we go. We successfully rounded up the Brain Trust and we're able to seize most of their research. Our scientists think it will be quite useful, allowing us to increase the output of our existing power systems substantially. However, they seem to have sold off the Durantium they embezzled. Plus 3% raw production, all colonies. Dudes, where are we now? Production rank 4 after that. That's awesome. And in the balance of power, we're number 1 by turn 84. That's fabulous. Xeno Entertainment. Population diversion. We'll get our approval focus. Population diversion 3 turns away. It's beautiful. Rally point. Starbase. How are we doing down here? Oh yeah, this planet's doing really good now as far as culture goes. Alpha Centauri, I can do another one off to the side of it, but I would like to go boost Balder, and I would like to go boost Melody, because this is a... What is Melody doing? They got anybody over here helping them? No, and with the media assimilation probably happening, I'd probably be better, so I'm going to go do that. Trade offer. He will give us high capacity hulls, which is what we want. Extreme colonization, target specialization, which I don't want, and he wants all my money. So that's not going to happen, you little greedy squirrel. But I'll tell you what, I want high capacity hulls. So I'll give you diplomacy and galactic governance and Xeno entertainment and a little bit of cash. Yay! And that gives me high capacity hulls. It's awesome. Diplomacy, I'm just gonna check. That was the squirrels, but let's see what we can do with anybody else. -2 for him. He's got hull reinforcement, so I would also like to take that. And let's see, what if I give you galactic governance and diplomacy and interstellar governance? Oh, you don't want to give me that? Not even for that? What about Xeno entertainment? Now will you give it to me? This is going to be great. Going to get 2 specializations there. Free trade agreement, we're at 0 for him. So I'm giving diplomacy and galactic governance away for everybody. So let's see what we can get back. Xeno research specialization, research 5%. Will he give us that? He will. That's a good specialization for us to have. Xeno research, a technological capital. He'll give us that. I need that tech capital building, so I'm going to do that. Open borders, we're at -8. You know he was going to declare war in like 2 or 3 more turns. I would really like to test it out and find out if it takes getting to turn number 10, but it was not worth risking it. Meanwhile, while we're still giving stuff away, let's give galactic governance away and see if we can get the ion drive from it. We can. We're giving away Xeno entertainment too, so will you give us that? No. Will you give us drive miniaturization? Oh, you won't give us that? I don't blame you. Miniaturization tech is tough. I'll take your xanthium deposits though. Oh, he says no. He knows how wise those are. Well, I'm not going to give you Xeno entertainment then if you're not going to give me that stuff. Same thing with you. I'm giving away diplomacy, galactic governance, interstellar. I'm giving point defenses. You can give me that, and I don't need to give you everything then. What if I just give you diplomacy? What if I just give you galactic governance and no diplomacy? Oh my goodness. Armor spice. I'll take your armor spice. Yeah, you don't really have anything else. How much Promethean will you give me? Alright, that seems fair. She will now take a free trade agreement, and I'm going to trade her diplomacy and interstellar governance and galactic governance and Xeno entertainment because I want kinetic weapons, kinetic augmentation, shield systems, advanced resource harvesting would be nice, habitat improvement. Can I get that? Yep. Shield systems? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I don't want any of those specializations because they stink. Will you give me xanthium? You give me 1. Okay. And some credits. Honey, that rocked. Same thing with you. What do you have? She has War College and Xeno adaptation, so do the same thing with her. These tools that I'm willing to trade away. Drive miniaturization she'll give me. Ion optimization. I want that. Designated trade partner. Don't care about it. Xeno adaptation. War College. Commander. And she'll give me some money. This has been a really good round of trading for me. Free trade agreement with him. We haven't known him long enough, but he's got missile weapons, so I'm going to trade him what I need to get missile weapons. galactic governance. Save diplomacy for later. You will also give me some Promethean. Oh. Okay, I'll take 13 of those, and I'll take some antimatter too. Yep. And a few credits. Oh, does he have anything that I really want? No. Nothing that I know he'd give me anyway. Is he no industrialization? Oh, yeah, I want that. I don't have anything that I'm willing to give you, though, so we're done with you. Fleet logistics. Oh, yeah, too much. Too expensive. He's not going to give that away. Okay, we're done. We're done with a round of trading, and it turned out really well for us. And we're free from having to worry about war for a lot of turns. We just have to worry about influence and being overwhelmed. I like where this is going, though. We're being attacked by the Slin. The situation is dire, Commander. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Yep. The money's raking in, thanks to the missions that we queued up in our starbases before we changed our government. So that's great. That's why I like to queue those up, because you can't add any more of those missions once you change to a certain government. The Taurians. So we're gonna spend some money in the Bazaar now. This is a survey ship that has 9 moves, and that's really nice. I need one more survey ship. This is a survey ship that has 9 moves as well, and it has extremely long range. This is a survey ship that has 15 moves, and that's probably the one I'd most like to buy right now. So I'm going to hire him. And then there was one in here that added considerable amount, plus 5 research to the planet station. That's okay, but what I really like is this plus 15% manufacturing, so we're going to hire him. So the manufacturing one, put him on Alpha Centauri. Rally point these guys to themselves. Also need to see, now that I have medium hulls out here, what... Oh yeah, I can build a lot better ships. Cancel all those dudes. I can now build... Yep, the Krull Escort. I've got 29 logistics. Actually, I should have more than that now. Let's look. What do we have? We got 32 logistics. 32 logistics means 5 ships. So if I do 2 escorts, this ship has 2.1 and this one has 4.2. So I'm going to favor that ship, and I'm going to favor that ship. The Cyclops doesn't need to be favored. The Kosh can be unfavored now. The Mace can be unfavored. The Truncheon can be unfavored. So this is going to be a fleet right here. And this dude, eject ship, he's a little twofer. He needs to come up here. And this guy can now start doing his really important work, which is trying to improve my logistics with the capsules. So he didn't get it there, he just got that stuff. What was I researching, for crying out loud? I can't even remember now. Oh, well, I know I need this xeno-industrialization. Oh yeah, population diversion. There we go. Oh, we built all the research here on Alpha Centauri. That's great. We got some more habitat improvement to do too. Oh, I wanted the armor spice. Let's do that. Yeah, and I wanted that spot up there. And where can you find... There were a bunch of capsules up to the north, so you might as well head in that direction. Yep, these guys are now 13% rebellion, so we're going to construct a starbase, and we're going to save them with a culture ring, culture forum, information hub, a starbase defense system, a perimeter scanner, and then none of these other things add to influence, and so that should be really good. That should help. And then this one here, oh, he can almost get all these guys. We're one away from being able to get all 4 planets, so he's going to go in here and construct a starbase, and it's going to be an economic ring. And that will be great for him. Xenoarchaeology Lab can't claim any relics. This one can get both of these planets up here. So same thing, economic ring. And now we're going to get some, with our money that we're earning each turn, we're also going to be able to start doing some asteroids. And that means the 30-minute mark is up. If you can hear the squealing of my cat in the background, she demands her attention. Our first capital ship's out the door. So there we go. We're going to save the game. After I get my cat in my lap. Save the game. And right there. And this is my opportunity to tell everybody, if you can hear my cat purring, that thank you for watching, and if you like the content, subscribe to my channel. If you leave a question, I will do my best to answer it, and I will see you next time on episode 7 as we plunge forward with the pragmatic only ideology choices. This has actually turned out to be kind of a fun way to do it, so thank you for watching.